All right, so I guess I'm live. Hi, everybody. My name is Jamie Grogan. I am the founder of Love, Strength, and Blessings. And today, ooh, customize your dashboard in Live Producer. All right, that's, huh. So it's been a while since I've gone live in someone else's group. So there's a couple of new changes, but I am right on time. So my name is Jamie Grogan. I am the founder of Love, Strength, and Blessings. And that's my umbrella brand. And I have three different branches under that umbrella. I have an apparel line, I have a consulting business where I help solopreneurs with content creation, stuff like that. And then the third branch is a spiritual newbie membership. So if you're looking to learn about chakras and how to use essential oils and things like that, that's something that I offer. And along with that, there's a subscription box that I offer. But today I want to talk about something that I feel like is extremely important for a group like this. And that's boundaries and how to really set those boundaries for people in your life. So I did a live, I think it was Wednesday that I did a live, or maybe it was yesterday. But I go live Monday through Friday on my personal page, on my business page, and on my YouTube channel, Monday through Friday. But I did a live yesterday, and basically, I was talking about this system that I had come up with for me and my kids. And I went through a 9 year long custody battle with them, and they would come to me with a lot of stress and anxiety and hard stuff to deal with and hear as a mom. Their father was very abusive verbally and physically, which is why we were going through that custody battle. And there was a very limited amount that I could do for them. And it caused me a lot of heartache. It caused me to eat my feelings. It caused me to have even more anger in my life and in my heart. It was my choice, of course, to react like that, but I was in survival mode, and I'm never ever going to, never again going to blame myself for the choices that I made when I was in survival mode. So my kids would come to me and they would say, my stepmom didn't let me eat dinner last night because I rolled my eyes, or I asked a question that she didn't like, or whatever, something stupid, right? And so, of course, me as a mom, my first instinct is to call her and yell at her, or call her father and say, "Why are you letting her treat, you know?" But then my kids would bear the brunt of that when they would go back to his house because he had primary custody at the time. And so there was this huge amount of angst in my stomach when they came home for the weekend and when they left. And so there was never a time of me just embracing the fact that they were there and helping them deal with the situation the way that it was. So we came up with this process, and we just said, is it a one, is it a two, or is it a three? So one is literally, Mom, I just want you to listen. Just listen. Let me cry. Let me vent. Let me use your shoulder. Let me lash out. And that's it, right? No reaction. No, I told you so's. No, none of that, right? And then if it's a two, it's a listen and advise, but advise from a place of love, not a shameful, guiltful, angry advice. And so three was listen, advise, and act if there is something that you want me to do. And the 3 probably took the longest for us to hone because they had to come to me with a action. What do you want me to do? Because what I think I should do may not be what you want me to do. So maybe you want me to call the school and talk to the principal. Maybe you want me to schedule a parent teacher conference with your English teacher. Maybe you want me to write a letter to the court. You know, you have to tell me what you want me to do. And if you're not sure, then we need to come up with that together before I actually take action. And I would probably say 9 times out of 10, when they said it was a 3, by the end of our discussion, they didn't want me to do anything. They wanted to handle it. And they felt empowered and strong enough to do that. There are several friends that I have, and I actually use that with my significant other to this day. My kids are 27 and 25 right now. And sometimes they use it, but for the most part, they don't. But I still use it with a lot of people in my life. And it's a way for me to set boundaries where I'm like, today I don't have the energy to help you with this. And so if you say it's a 3, or if you say it's a 2, and it's not a good day for me, I'm going to say, you know what? I'm glad that you're coming to me, but I have a lot going on in my life, and I just can't hold that space for you right now. And doing it would be a disservice to you and to me. It's taken me a long time to get where I am. And I still forget. And I still want to be that helper and want to um, put my needs aside so that I can help everybody. But then you are not serving from the saucer, you're serving from your cup. And you're supposed to serve from the overflow. You are not supposed to serve so that it drains your cup, because you are no good to anybody if you are serving from your cup. So when people say my cup runneth over, they don't realize that it's supposed to run over so that you can help others, so that you can serve others. And if you are serving from your cup, then you are not replenishing enough to be any good for yourself or for others. So, 1 is listen, just listen, no reaction. 2 is listen and advise, advise from a place of love. 3 is listen, advise, and act, but come to me with that action. And if you introduce that into your life and into the people that you love, there's going to be resistance, right? And what you say to them, at least this is what I said, was, you knew me before, and I want you to know me after. But during this transition, this is the way that I have to expect you to come to me for me to be in a good place. However you want to word it, but you have to make them understand that who you were is not who you're trying to be, and it's a process. And during that process, here are my boundaries. So they can either accept them or they don't. And that is 100% up to you to leave them in your life. There are people in my life right now that I am very superficial with because they can't respect my boundaries. And so, because of that, we talk very little, we interact very little, and when we do, it's on a very superficial level. Because as I grow stronger and more confident, I don't allow people to take my peace. I just don't. Because I work too hard on my peace to allow anybody to trigger me or to mess that up. So I hope that was helpful for some people. I started to do some lives, but I'm some slides, but I was like, meh, I'm just gonna talk, and hopefully that was helpful to someone. If you'd like to reach out to me, Jamie at lovestrengthandblessings.com. And if you're interested in any of the services that I offer, please reach out. I will email you back. I do not believe in hard pitches and sales and jumping on a sales call and direct messaging you. It's just not my style. So if you send me an email, I'll let you know what I offer. I'll let you know the prices, and then you decide whether you want anything that I offer. But I said love, strength, and blessings because that is what I am wishing for the world. So, love, strength, and blessings. Have a good Friday, everybody.